Hey, good morning. Let's go over today's trade plan. So in the overnight session, ES has been balancing within yesterday's range, and heading into the open, we are going to be using 86 to 88 as the initial support zone. And as long as ES is holding 86 to 88, there is still potential for buyers to step in and push ES back up towards the previous VPOC at 93.75, the gap fill at 95, and the initial resistance at 95.5 to 97.5. And then from there, depending on how the momentum is shaping up in real time and how the day is setting up in real time, we'll have to determine whether there is enough in it to get a move into the overnight high, the previous day's high, and then the larger time frame resistance at 2103 quarter to 2105 quarter. The 86 to 88 is going to serve as the very smaller time frame bull bear zone heading into the open. So if the market holds, then buyers can step in and the recent balance can remain in play, and we can go right back up and tag the 95.5 to 97.5. On the other hand, if the market breaks below 86 to 88 and it's breaking on strong downside momentum and participation from the other markets, then that could trigger some more liquidation and very easily test 80 quarter to 82 half. And if the market is approaching that zone and the breakdown is just beginning, then we'll have to be cautious at that zone because that may not hold at that point. And ES could go down to 75 to 77 half before it attracts any buyers. So the 80 quarter to 82 half zone would really only be in play as a potential long if in real time we were seeing signs that were telling us that this could be a false breakdown. For example, if the market broke down below 86, but there wasn't a lot of momentum on the downside move, or the NYC tick was not really showing any bearish or negative values, or there was an advanced decline disconnect. In those instances, 80 quarter to 82 half could be a zone that is still traded, but the advanced decline is most likely going to be quite negative heading down into it if we are already opening on a gap down and heading lower. The tick is really going to be a better tell, and the other markets are going to be a nice tell as well. So 80 quarter to 82 half calls for caution. The 75 to 77 half has potential to attract responsive buyers, and the 69 quarter to 71.75 has high odds to provide at the very minimum a tradable reaction and possibly even a reversal because the larger time frame bias continues to be bullish. So our short-term bias is neutral, and how the market responds to 86 to 88 is going to set the tone on the day. But the larger time frame bias continues to be bullish, and for that reason, we can still anticipate and expect buyers to be active when ES gets exhausted into a good area of support. So if ES goes down in a straight line into 75 to 77 or 69 quarter to 71.75, then we can get a buy response there for a move back up towards 86 to 88. And at that point, the 86 to 88 would serve as resistance, and that's the zone that would have to be taken out in order to confirm buyers really stepping back in. But overall, from that point on, the market may simply balance within a range. So 86 to 88 is really key. How the market responds to it, where it is trading in relation to it, is going to be a nice tell right off the open. It's not a major bull bear zone. It's a short-term or micro bull bear to help us just figure out which side is being dominant off the open. If the market holds 86 to 88, probably going to get a move back into the gap fill. If it fails, then it opens the door for a move into the 75 to 77 half, potentially 69 quarter to 71.75, and then beyond that we'll have to determine in real time how the day is shaping up, how the other markets are shaping up. It's unlikely that we're going to completely trend down. Even if it breaks to the downside, we're probably going to establish another balance at lower prices, and that's why buy side can still be active at 75 to 77, 69 quarter to 71.75. So those are the main ideas heading into the open. Let's keep an eye on the 86 to 88 initial support That's going to help set the tone early in the session, and we'll take it from there.